have
Yeah, there
started the
is.
recording, so just go whenever.
Yes. Or we could sit here in silence.
I mean, this would make an intro.
Yeah. We'll just stay dead for longer.
I
The
feel
longer it goes without us talking.
You know in the movies when it's slow-mo and a bomb goes off and there's a really high-pitched ringing going on? That's my entire life now.
Ah,
I'm
that's what
sorry,
you.
when you say slow-mo, do you mean Zack Snyder?
When you say slow-mo, do you mean Snyder Cut?
Oh god, that's a topic.
Yeah, it only took us 10 seconds to get controversial.
Yep.
New world record. Right, so Phantom Fleet. It's not a dead channel.
Allegedly.
Yeah, we'll see. So today we've got me, George, you guys.
And me, Josh.
And me, Callum, I've guested in a couple of things.
Yeah, part of the Phantom Fleet family, Callum. So
Large
yeah,
family.
we haven't uploaded in a while, guys. What's been going on?
Nothing. The world has been fine. No issues have occurred.
No change.
Nothing.
This video has just been rendering for like 5 months. It's just, really bad Wi-Fi.
Yeah. But yeah, for me, it was obviously COVID and uni. Like, moving into the third year of uni is super stressful. And so is writing a 120-page script and editing three groups of year 2 students' work. Not that I'm bitter or anything.
For me, it was, the same. Uni work, which is fun. And then we're all in separate student houses, all with dodgy Wi-Fi, all on different schedules. And, of course, the dreaded COVID means that we can't do it in person. So, yeah, it's just been a lot of nothing for a while. But coming to the end of term now. And we should be able to start doing stuff again, which would be good.
Both inside and outside.
Yeah, because it's funny as well. I just thought, like, with the end of term coming, the restrictions are also being laxed. So, technically being able to film live videos as well will become a thing.
Yeah.
Especially because I'm just going to have a place in Litchfield.
Yeah.
So.
Well, yeah, I was going to say I'll either be at home with good Wi-Fi or in a new place with hopefully good Wi-Fi. I mean, I wouldn't skimp out on Wi-Fi. It's the one thing I would use.
Yeah, no, I would rather be in a cupboard with good Wi-Fi than a mansion with no Wi-Fi.
Exactly. So yeah, let's just have a little catch up. What's everyone been watching or doing that the viewers may want to hear about from us in the future? Callum?
Well, I haven't been watching too much. I've been playing a lot though because I have Xbox Game Pass, so it's kind of just it's like a pick and mix of games. I've been playing a platformer called Celeste, which is a wonderful, wonderful game. I played it last year on the Switch, and now I'm playing it on the Xbox again. And I've just beaten the harder version, the B-side of the story's final level, and it was so hard. It was genuinely one of the hardest things done in a game. I felt so proud. It's so satisfying. I would recommend it.
Yeah, I do not have the patience for hard difficulty modes. I'm more than happy to just be a casual gamer playing on easy mode.
Yeah, and then there's me who spent the last 4 weeks trying to beat the master level on Doom Eternal for Super Gore Nest on Nightmare difficulty, and then completely gave up because it is impossible on consoles. I don't care what anyone says. It is a feat that cannot be achieved. So instead, I played through the entirety of Yakuza, apart from the last half of Yakuza 5, because that game sucks.
It's been on a downward slope, hasn't it?
Well, like
For you since
the Yakuza 0 was amazing. Yakuza Kiwami 1 was amazing. Kiwami 2 was pretty good, but no, I don't think it was as good as Kiwami 1 purely because it didn't have Majima everywhere. And then 3 was a step down because it's like old as hell, but it was still pretty good. 4 was another step down, but the ending was amazing. And then so far 5 has just been a complete slug. It's like, hey, we're going to take a Yakuza member, but now he's a taxi driver.
I will have to take your word for it. I've never played a Yakuza game.
They're all on the Game Pass. If you have the Game Pass, I recommend Yakuza 0 completely. It's hilarious, will make you cry, and it's just like memey as hell. So
I can attest to the memes. I can attest to that.
Anyway, carry on.
I mean, I've been watching and playing quite a lot, just because it's been so long since we've done something like this. You know, I've had a lot of time. I mean, what's happened since? I mean, Mandalorian season 2 has come out since our last video.
Jesus
We've all watched
Christ,
that.
Yes.
Yeah. I forgot
Which
about
we will definitely have to do a video on, but I think we'll probably all have to rewatch it first because it's been a while.
that. That might be something that will be good to do when we could be together, because it's like something that's happened quite a while ago. The hype isn't as much there anymore. It would be just fun to do that as like a group thing, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I watched WandaVision, which was good, and currently watching Falcon and Winter Soldier, which the last episode, which was episode 4, I believe, was very good.
I saw people saying that. I should watch those shows. I just can't until they reveal like Doctor Doom or something. I cannot be I can't hype myself for Marvel for many reasons.
Marveled out.
Well, A, don't quote me on this, and B, kind of spoilers for Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I believe they've like hinted at Doctor Doom, not properly, but they've talked about like the separation of states that's happened because of Ultron and Sokovia, and then
Bavaria borders.
The borders in after the Infinity War snap. I've seen something where they've been like they talked about a fictitious city or whatever.
Well, the big rumor I saw was that Black Panther 2 was going to be like 2 fictitious states fighting one another, and everyone was like, well, who's the other fictitious state? And yeah.
It's been I think it's been 6 years since the last Fantastic Four film, and it's been a year since Fox were bought, so yeah, it was probably about time to start hinting at it.
What else? I watched The Witcher. That was good. Currently watching Titans, which is not as good.
Oh, how is Titans?
What do you mean? What do you mean not as good?
I mean,
that show is just a meme. The reason I hate that show, but also love it, is the trailer made it seem like it was going to be this batshit crazy, edgy, like angsty thing. I'm talking about the fuck Batman trailer. But then the actual show is just like a mediocre superhero show. It's just why aren't they like killing people left and right?
Yeah. So far, it's not amazing, and I don't know if I've talked about it on here, but one of my favourite DC characters is Red Hood, and they've just brought Jason Todd into it, and he's kind of a dick.
I'm pretty sure it just got renewed though, so because they don't do it with Red Hood in the first couple of things, you know. But hopefully more happens.
I believe one of the showrunners said that they are turning him into Red Hood.
Nice.
Which would be amazing, but I'm hoping that I don't like him currently because they're trying to make him out to be like just a lot younger than Dick and a lot more like I don't know, childish, and then he'll grow. But we'll have to wait and see.
Well, the thing with Jason Todd's always been that he's more impulsive, right?
Yeah,
Like he's not restrained enough to be like a good Robin, and then he ends up just being like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna kill you all."
Which is when it gets interesting. So hopefully they can do that in Titans, and it might redeem it somewhat. But yeah, I mean that's all the things I can think of off the top of my head. I played through the quite a few of the Assassin's Creed games as well.
Which is an impressive feat.
Yeah, I did.
Consider how many there are.
Yeah, so I played 1, the Ezio trilogy, 3, and like half of Black Flag, which I did love as a game, but
it's very
I also just ran out of steam with the series. I could have done with having a break between.
On a pirate ship.
Yeah. Yeah. I probably should have had a break, but then, yeah, I didn't. So I will definitely go back to it.
Thinking about it, though, these are all things we could individually make videos about.
Exactly.
Right? I didn't even think I could do a Yakuza video. Oh. But yeah, speaking of videos we're going to do.
Oh, I thought you were going to speak of videos.
No, I just, your turn.
You were just setting it up so I can knock it out of the park.
You see, what I want to happen is for there to be like this telepathic thing that just tells people what I'm imagining in my brain. And I feel like I do that a lot in everyday life, even when I go to the shop. I'll just look at someone and go, "Where is it?" But yeah, that was me setting up the next section.
When we do this in person, I feel like there'll be a few more visual clues that would help me with such telepathic abilities. But yeah, we've got a video planned for this week, which will be technically 2 videos. We're going to be talking about the Monsterverse, so the Godzilla films and the Kong films. And we will be ranking them, and then from that we will be pulling a Godzilla vs. Kong review, which will be put up as like a podcast highlight. So yeah, that's 2 for 1 video, guys. We do like to treat you on our triumphant return to the YouTubes. But yeah, I'm excited for that. We all rewatched the Monsterverse films in preparation for Godzilla vs. Kong. I wish I could have seen it on the big screen, but
we still could.
Yeah,
we still could in time.
Yeah, it does help that I've got surround sound set up, so the screen was not as big, but the punches were just as loud as the cinema, which definitely helped.
That's what you need.
Well, yeah, it's they're movies that are like you have to see at the cinema. I don't understand the logic around cinema lockdown procedure, but hopefully things are opening up now from today, and we could actually go to see it at the cinema. Because I think it's just so awesome. Like there's these like dumbass giant kaiju movies that we can go watch. Like I hope they carry on because that's just awesome.
Well, I mean, not only do I want to see that film at the cinema, I want to see any film at the cinema because I finally caved and bought myself an Odeon Limitless card about a month before we went into lockdown. And I still haven't used it that much because it just keeps getting extended and pushed back. I
completely forgot about that, actually.
Yeah. When they reopen, I'm probably just going to live at the cinema.
Which is fair. I would definitely do that.
They got bathrooms I can wash in there. I got food. It's expensive, but it's food.
So we've got the Godzilla vs. Kong video. There'll be sporadic videos that we each independently want to make based off how much time we have as well. But we're saying that beyond May, which is like the big get your work done date, there'll be more of an actual scheduled videos again, right?
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah.
You would imagine so.
So my last assignment is due on the 18th of May. Don't know about you guys.
I think mine's like the 9th. Oh no, it's not. One got moved. It's the 10th. One got moved yesterday.
Cal?
I don't know. I have an exam, but they haven't said when that is. So,
Right.
to be confirmed.
Ooh, mysterious.
That's me.
Just like the Black Widow movie.
I forgot.
7 release dates or something ridiculous now.
When's it been delayed to now?
God knows, Callum.
How many
God.
delays has goddamn I cannot remember what it's called. The latest Bond movie.
Oh, No Time to Die.
No Time to Die, that's it. That movie's been delayed like 8 times, isn't it? Or something ridiculous.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. It's all podcast shizzle.
Yeah. Wait, I swear, isn't Black Widow going straight to Disney Plus?
It is
Why have they
now,
delayed
yeah.
it? Oh, was it not? Okay,
I
that
think
makes
they were trying to release it at cinemas, and then because they kept delaying it, they've now given it a Disney Plus release. I think that's what's happened.
Oh, another thing we were thinking of doing, just to give you a little bit extra of what's to come. We were talking about it briefly just before. I've started watching some of the DC animated films because I fancied rewatching Under the Red Hood, which is a great film. And I was saying to Callum, Josh caught part of it as well, that we could do like a short review for each of them, like 5-10 minutes, each give it a score out of 10, and then have like a big DC animated leaderboard of average ratings.
I was thinking about that, George, because a really big one for that is Mask of the Phantasm. But Mask of the Phantasm is like a bookend to Batman the Animated Series. So I'm not sure what we're going to do for that. Whether like you try and watch the entirety of the animated series beforehand, or we just like curate a best of, like 6 episodes or something, and then watch Mask of the Phantasm. But who knows? We'll think about it.
Yeah, we will. It was a little nugget of an idea, but I just wanted to share something with the people, you know.
The people. We could also do a Snyder Cut video to like start the DC stuff, but I don't know whether I have the energy.
We could.
Yeah, it's all things that could be happening until we have a definite, we are free and we are like stable and have a place to record. It's all more sporadic than weekly. There'll probably be more short form videos on a weekly basis.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about the podcast is, like I said, it sort of gives you 2 videos for one to watch, where it's a big longer one or just a short thing about something specific. So the Monsterverse and then Godzilla versus Kong more specifically. So if we get the time, I think as a group, that's where our focus will be, like the bigger podcast videos. But yeah, the problem is we've all got spare time. It's just all a bit at different times at the moment. Like Scott is currently at work, which is why he's not on this video. But he has got time off. It's just not the same as everyone else's, so it's a bit difficult. But no, we'll get there. And
it's why I think when there's an actual location, where it's not just like trying to over the internet organize things, where it's like come over here at this time.
Yeah, that'd be good.
It'd be way easier. But yeah, sounds good. And I need to dust off my editing shizzle.
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Yeah. We'll have to use the old ways.
It's true. Although I have been having to carry on editing for all my presentations and stuff, so.
Yeah, I've done a bit here and there,
Yeah.
so I can do bits and bobs. But yeah, unless anyone else has got anything to say.
No, I think that's fine. I think
sounds good.
That about sums everything up. Just it's about finding the time now until May.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone that comes back and watches us again, or any new fans that we might get. And I just want to give a quick mention to the great response we had on the Eli Vanto video that I made. It's nearly at 2,000 views now.
I was
which
just,
is just
about
ridiculous.
to say, we want to give a special thank you to all of the Eli Vanto fanboys who flocked to our channel. We were going to carry on doing videos like that, weren't we, about the Thrawn trilogy, George?
Yeah.
We should do that at some point.
Well, the new one releases in July, is it?
Oh, really? Oh, fuck.
I'm not sure. I've probably just pulled a date out of my
We
arse
should
there.
do a video about the last book, because I have a lot of opinions about that book.
Yeah. Yeah. Apparently it's... Wait. No. Not that one. I was like, it released in 2017, but that was the first Thrawn book. Thrawn Ascendancy Book 2 release date. 27th of April.
Jesus.
Apparently.
Sweet. Know what my Audible credit's going on.
I could have sworn that. Okay, it's even sooner than I thought. So
There you
yeah.
go, then.
Yeah, I mean, we should do something similar maybe to what we're doing with this podcast. So talk about all the books and then that one in particular.
Yeah, me and Cal did a IDW Transformers run breakdown video.
Did.
We could do something similar for Thrawn.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about it. Getting conscious of time.
Yeah. We've got a lot to say. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
No problem. See you all in a bit.
I didn't know whether you were addressing the audience or me. So
Just
yes,
leave
thank
it
you,
open.
George. And
It's like a
thank
David
you.
Lynch movie. You
Oh,
just never know.
That's true.